unified. I think, in my opinion, I don't think Wes will become the next leader. I think it will be Rayner or Burnham, or Rayner and Burnham, if there is this deal, simply because Streeting doesn't represent the modern Labour Party, which is quite left-wing, as I said, both in its MPs and in its membership. I think Wes probably sort of comes across as being slightly too Starmerite. He's associated with that sort of more right or centrist side of the party. And so I think so it will drift. Also, I think there is probably going to be a room for Rayner and Burnham's more sort of left-wing politics, because I do honestly think Polanski will crash and burn.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going well for him.
Yeah, you can see it starting to he's starting to be exposed in many ways. The awful sort of comments he's made about the sort of heinous attack in Golders Green. There's now a fiasco. He's got council tax. It's just constant things like that. He's always sort of endorsed fantasy economics, Polanski. So I think he'll crash and burn, and perhaps there will be that gap which Labour fills of this further left voter. But I think that sort of voter is diminishing anyway. What do you think, Dan? Is your sort of final thoughts of the podcast?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Zach Polanski's it's not going well for him at the moment. I think he's got some sort of big PR issues he needs to address. But really, I agree with you. I don't think it's going to go Wes Streeting's way, but I think the Mandelson scandal as well is just not doing him any favors.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised he's because that was sort of grounds for people to bury him. Then that might happen now. I mean, if he's the Labour leader, I mean, you already know, Kemi Badenoch, Nigel Farage, and Ed Davey are going to be out there every single day talking to the press, saying how Wes Streeting used to be Mandelson's protege. So, it's not a position I think the Labour Party wants to be in. You want to avoid controversy at the moment. The last thing you need is to get Wes Streeting with all his baggage, but also Angela Rayner with the sort of council tax or the
she's got that whole mess.
Whatever that was, it's not very helpful for them as well. This is why I think we might get a sort of third candidate that maybe we're not even expecting.